네, 방금 리포트에서 나온 미국 버클리대학의 콘돌프 교수가 영주댐 하류 내성천에서 문화방송 취재진과 인터뷰를 했습니다. 그 내용 들어보시죠.
Well, the Nakdong River is naturally a beautiful sandbed river, as we see evidence of here. And so it obviously had naturally a high load of sand and created these very beautiful sandbar features. The project to remove sand from the river will certainly have an impact downstream. The dams are going to alter the sediment budget. So these are things that you naturally expect. When you build a dam on a river and trap the sediment, you get downstream what we often call hungry water. So this is water that still has the power to transport sediment, but its sediment load has been taken away. And as a result, the bed will downcut, and that often creates problems that propagate up the tributaries as well. And the bed will coarsen. That is, it goes from being sandier to more gravelly and to ultimately to blocks. So I think we haven't yet seen all the changes that will happen at this site. Over time, the sand will likely be depleted and it would become coarser and coarser. In Japan, in China, in Switzerland, but it's important that it be properly designed from the start. And I think to evaluate how well it might work with this dam, we would need to see the plans and see the operations principles of how they're planning to operate the dam. I'm not sure how you could renaturalize the rivers. These are big impacts. All the dams and the levees and the dredging that's being done for the Four Rivers projects. It would be very challenging to bring the natural process and the natural conditions back. I think the name that's applied to the project, the Four Rivers Restoration Project, these activities, dredging the sediment, building numerous dams, building levees, in Europe or North America, these would not be called restoration. These would be called stressors or impacts. And if you tried to do these things to a river in North America, you would have to go through a very involved environmental review process, and you would certainly have to undertake serious mitigation, real restoration. The things that are being called restoration under the Four Major Rivers Project would not be at restoration in Europe or North America or Japan. It would be very, very different in terms of its review.